Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to another watch party, episode 12. I hope you enjoyed today's video as well, where we talked about or announced the fact that we're going to be getting the Disney Gallery Luke Skywalker scene from Mando season 2. So I also want to show that this showed up in the mail. Oh wait, you guys can't even see me. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, this. Jeez Louise, this showed up in the mail. Steven Stanton sent me was so nice to send me some autograph photos. I mean, how cool is this? So the he voiced all of these characters. Obviously, he says to Nia, "Look what I have risen above, Ben Kenobi, Steven Stanton." That's wild, man. Thank you so much, Steven. And on the back, there's like a nice little note. So we'll get him back on Rule of Two. Next week's Rule of Two, by the way, is going to be a massive show. We're getting Paul Duncan. Now, you know those two large books that I always talk about, Star Wars Archives? So this man had an actual interview with George Lucas, many interviews, to speak with him about Star Wars, the prequels and the originals. So the stuff that will be coming out of this interview to promote his book and his other books, I cannot wait to dive into this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. That's next Wednesday. So why am I razzled? Am I good? The camera good? I feel like the lighting is maybe a little too low. What time is it? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, we're good. Should be good, man. We should be good. So, what are the predictions for tonight? Let me put up a poll. Who are we gonna see? Are we going to see... Alright, let's see. Who will we see? Boba. Cad. Who else could we see? Vader. Let's just throw all in there. Ask the community. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you doing? What's up, Coma? Everyone says we're going to see Boba today. I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope. It'd be really cool. Yo, Cameron! Yo, Theo, I was thinking about getting Shatterpoint and Heir to the Empire. Would you recommend? Yeah, absolutely. I would really recommend. For sure. Yeah. Shatterpoint was interesting. It was like, it really felt like reading Predator, but Star Wars. Sort of. It just like was all in the jungle kind of thing. It had that feel to it. Not exactly, but you know what I mean? And Heir to the Empire is a classic. I mean, you have to. So, what's new with everybody? What's been going on? 2,400 people. Cool. Rescue on Ryloth. Tonight's gonna be another Hera episode. I don't know. I don't want it to be just like another. Wasn't last week's wasn't a filler, but it felt a little bit. There we go. Felt a little bit yeah, like I wanted to take the point of view of the Bad Batch sort of thing. Not so much Hera, but it was still cool to see her in Omega. Did you hear about the new update for KOTOR, the gameplay, settings, graphics, and a new DLC? I did not hear about this. Is this really? Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. McRib, thanks. You didn't start the stream with hello there. I'll have to do it next week. Can you say... I'm not saying that. Sus Fortnite Among Us wholesome moment. Alright. Do you think we will ever see Canon Plagueis? No, probably not. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't make him canon. Well, I don't know why they wouldn't bring him around again, or at least tell his story. And I have no idea why they would make that book Legends. That book was really good. Thanks, Dominic. Thanks, Lutro. Theory, awesome poll. Could we get one about the episode so we can rate it 1 to 10? Yeah, so once the episode's done, I can now do polls, because I'm always asking you guys, like, oh, rate it out of 10. And now we can actually do it. Your vids are legendary, and thanks to you, my love for Star Wars is bigger and better than ever. Never stop making vids, and love you, man. I love you too, dude. Thanks, man. Yo, King! Nice to see you here too. Are you gonna read the rest of High Republic to say if it'll... Yeah, I should read it because it'd be good to know... It'd be good to have a point of view on it without just being disinterested, you know, right off the bat, but... It's at the bottom of my list of things to do. I feel like Shatterpoint is the last part of the second Clone Wars when Asajj wrecks all those clones on Yavin. What I think would be awesome is if we saw the beginning of Inquisitors and they reveal one of them to be Barriss Offee. Cool. Oh, by the way, before we begin, all of my merch is on sale for 10% off if you use code POOLSIDE, all one word, for like the next week. And then I'll have a 5-year 5-year anniversary for the channel is on July 31st, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll have a merch design for you guys too, for those who want an exclusive one. I'll just have it for up there for like probably 2 weeks, and then I'll just take it down. Your Vader vid yesterday got me pumped. Nice. That's good. It's good to hear. I should probably get Disney Plus up. Probably do that right now. There we go. It was a little too bright in the back, I feel like. No? I think. What do you think of Commander Cody? I think he's cool. I think we'll see him in the Kenobi show. Now that the Bad Batch, we have the Bad Batch, I really want to see a Republic Commando series. Yeah, but do you think they kind of replaced the Republic Commandos with these Bad Batch? Legacy is a great story, more Sith. Love the vids. Thanks, John. Thanks. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles music clips? That's cool. Hype for the Ubisoft Star Wars game. We're still a long way away, but a Star Wars sandbox would be so epic. I agree, my man. Have I seen Fast 9? No. I haven't. I'd like to. I don't really want to go to theaters anymore. For like the last several years, I've had some pretty unfortunate experiences at theaters. Just, you know, people on their phone or talking the whole time. So just, I'm really digging the whole streaming thing, which sucks because I love going to the movies. I always loved going to the movies. It's just, it's not as enjoyable anymore. I feel like other people kind of ruin it. Congrats on 3 mil subs and many more. Hype for... I'm actually... Well, I'll tell you guys about that later. About the theater thing. Congrats on 3 million subs, many more. Thanks, dude. Okay, it's midnight. Let's roll. What the? Rescue on Ryloth. Okay, let's do this. Everyone got it ready to go? Everyone ready to roll? Ready to roll? Do you watch any of the Marvel shows on Disney Plus? I haven't watched Loki yet, no. Would I like to see any future Agent Kallus in an upcoming episode of The Bad Batch? Sure. I don't really care about him. General theory, you got me hyped for Rule of 2. Good. Do you think Disney would ever do a Star Wars movie completely about the Sith Empire? I would certainly hope so. I feel like maybe Acolyte will be about... Not about the Sith Empire, but something like close to the Sith. Delta Squad was canonized in Clone Wars. They were the ones who recovered the bodies of the clones of the Jedi that Savage Press messed up. Oh, I didn't remember that. Do you think we'll witness Osi Ventress as a bounty hunter? Ventress is dead. Right now. Let's go! Okay, let's roll. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Cool. And shout out to everybody who's been watching on Spotify and Apple iTunes. Love the support there. The breakdown will be on there tomorrow as well. Rescue on Ryloth. Hmm. Yo, my boy did not execute Order 66. It's just... I wonder how. Hmm. Hmm. She's not dead. Hmm. It's so weird seeing clones fight each other. Is she all right? Hmm. Wow. What the heck, dude? Damn, dude. I think he's one of my new favorite clones. I hope we see more of him. My boy. Uh, uh, oh shit. Uprising? Dude, are we gonna get an uprising finally? Bro. It's about time. What? Are you kidding me? That's all it took? Holy moly. Wait, what? Dude, this is that's wild, man. The uprising has begun. That's nice. Hmm. Okay. The episode was cool just for that last little bit for me. That last little bit did it. That was pretty wild. Seeing a clone stand up against Order 66 with with other clones who have already committed Order 66. Pretty good. Okay, let me get a poll up here. Rate the episode out of 10. Okay, let's go 1 to 4, just because anything under a 5 is like, you're like, whatever. 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. Oh wait, let's go 7 to 8, and then 9 to 10. There we go. Poll is up. Yeah, that was the coolest part for me. Other than that, if that scene wasn't in there, it would be like a 3 out of 10 for me. But that scene really bumped it up to like a 6.5, 7. So I'm gonna go with a 7, soft 7. Let's go with a hard 7. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was fun. I think that added a lot to the foreshadowing of what could happen with clones going forwards. What if the captain didn't have a Jedi at the time to... Yeah, so that's what I mentioned in the video I made a couple days ago about Hauser. I stopped watching episode 3, but original clone leaders Rex versus Cody. Again, I stopped watching. Please, no spoilers. I don't understand your question. I never post spoilers here. Amazing episode. Hope the main characters start... What the hell? Dovahkiin says, amazing episode. Hope the main characters start dying. What the freak? But yeah, me too. Tekyo Drift. Is it just me, or does the clone armor look 100 times more badass with markings and coloring? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And he's not 501st. He's some other Legion, or I don't know. Don't know what he is. 6.9 out of 10. Let's see what people are voting. Oh wow, 3,000 votes already. That's crazy. The consensus says 7 to 8 out of 10. And then the second biggest is 9 to 10. Wow, cool. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys liked the episode. That's good. 4.5 out of 10, better than last week's 2 out of 10. Yeah, it was definitely better than last week's for sure. I'm starting to think that Omega will grow up to have her own form of the Bad Batch. I'm starting to think that Omega will be in the Ahsoka show. But I don't know. Thanks, Jonathan. I hope Hauser and Rex know each other. That'd be awesome. That'd be pretty cool. So one thing that I want to just touch on quickly before I go and do the breakdown. So Hauser standing up to all of his brothers. First of all, shows loyalty. Okay, he stays with his troops. He says they're good men, and he looks down, and he just obviously knows that something's going on with them. So I don't think he executed Order 66. I don't think he even understands what it does. Either he doesn't have a chip, either the chip is defective, or he just never even heard the words Order 66 because there were no Jedi around, or maybe he didn't get the I don't know, the hologram of Sidious coming in and telling him to do that. And then the clones that did execute Order 66 that are standing there aiming a blaster at them, actually some of them dropped their blasters. So they can be reasoned with. But this then brings me back to when Rex was reasoning with Jesse, and none of them were reasonable at all. They were just very hard-headed. So I don't know. Maybe Order 66 wears off over time for some people. I'm not quite sure. I'm excited to see what they give us for that. Crosshair is definitely questioning his loyalty to the Empire after seeing other clones standing up. I don't think so. I think he just, to be honest, I don't think his inhibitor chip even works anymore. I think it stopped working a long time ago. I just don't think he likes his brothers at all. So, hope Hauser and Rex know each other. What's up with Hera's accent? She didn't have a Ryloth accent in Rebels. Yeah, I think the reason for that is because she's just young. So, you know, like when you're young and you get rid of your accent as you age. That's my only... I have a friend like that. He had an accent when we were kids, and then now he does not anymore. Who would win? Fight to death, Cody or Rex? I want to say Rex, but I feel like Cody would win. Who do you think would win? Type 1 for Cody, type 2 for Rex. Crosshair is definitely good. Would you like to see Maul versus Vader and Kenobi? Yeah, but I don't think that would ever really happen. I wonder what will happen to Captain Hauser. Will he end up joining the rebellion? I certainly hope so. I would certainly like to. I believe Hauser's speech will have a little impact on Crosshair and help his brothers at the end. I don't think so. I don't think so. Wow, you guys think Rex would beat Cody? I don't know, bro. Cody's pretty badass. You also notice some clones didn't sound like the others, like some towards the end, right before they start the plan. I didn't notice that, no. What do you think will probably be the future for Crosshair? I think he's gonna die. You can't commit Order 66 if there are no Jedi around. That's all the Order was for. Yeah, but you can still have it executed, and then if you disobey an order from the Empire, then it's still treason. Like what Omega did. I think Crosshair is going to try to kill the Bad Batch and try to get with them after seeing Hauser. Why do I get Captain Phasma vibes from her? Do we have an age on Captain Phasma? We mean from Omega? We also found out how Hera knew how to scramble a ship's signature. So cool, she learned from Tech. Could Hauser be a plant by Rex? A direct clone of Rex repeats the same thing Rex did. Good squad won't abandon his men. It's a good theory. General theory, thanks as always for this. Wasn't there a clone uprising in Battlefront 2005 back in the day for the game, right? Yeah, so I'm wondering if they're going to do something like that here. You think they'll come back for Hauser? I hope. Hopefully there will be multiple seasons. Like Clone Wars, if so, not every episode needs to be a 10 out of 10. Well, here's the thing. We only have... I think there's only 14 episodes, so we really only have 2 episodes left. Right? Fard wholesome among us. What? I don't know what that means. Did you also notice some clones? Right. Really enjoyed... What's up, Sharma? It could be that Order 66 is stronger with Jedi, but then it's against other clones and traitors. They can be reasoned with. Great episode, though. Yeah, dude, I really want to dive into like exactly how that works. I'm pretty confused. Everyone's saying 16, but you know, it's so strange. You look online and some places say 14. So I'm like, what? Make up your minds. Hera had an accent while talking. Crosshair's only purpose now for the rest of the season is to hunt down his former brothers. These last few eps are going to be wild. Yeah, but you know what? Like, I don't want that to be like the highlight, you know? Just Crosshair trying to kill his brothers. It's... I feel like you got to bring someone bigger than Crosshair in there, you know? Like, what's phase 3? What's, you know, where's Boba? Where's Cad? You know, are they coming back? Are they... Is Vader gonna come in here? Like, what's going on? Is he gonna try to get some help? Watch parties always legit. Won't be there. Won't be at the 7:31. I'll be on my way to Texas to meet Hayden and Ewan. What? There's always a bigger fish shirt. Let's go. Oh, you got one? Thanks, man. What the hell do you mean you'll be on your way to Texas to meet Hayden and Ewan? What? Are they doing like some sort of Comic-Con thing? I think the chips wear off and that the final kicker is to replace clones with stormtroopers. Oh, maybe. Hauser wins best hair in Star Wars? Yeah. What if Lucy Lawless plays Omega in the Ahsoka show? She had already the accent and it's an actress of action shows. Don't you think it would be an oversight from Palpatine to have a clone commander or any clone not hear the words Order 66? Yeah. But he did that with Cut, so... How about Rose? She's Kiwi and looks perfect. Rose for Omega. McIver? Yo, King! Regarding the High Republic, I just hate how people are just blindly hating it despite not taking the time to read it. Like they say, don't judge book by its cover. Yeah, that's why I can't really say anything. I mean, I read... not even a quarter of it. And then I just got disinterested. So, I still want to read it. Still want to finish it. But it's just... Yeah, it's not high on my list of to-dos. I actually think Crosshair gave that look at the end because he knows what he's about to do, insinuating that there's still a small piece of him deep down that's fighting for the chip. I don't even think the chip's really affecting him anymore. Hera shows her accent. It comes out in Rebels. Do you think that Crosshair is changing? I know you're super busy with this channel, but where are the fantasy theory vids? I want to see some Lord of the Rings stuff. Oh, I have a buddy who's going to be working on the fantasy theory stuff, and so I'm going to be working on it again as well. I just need some help. I need some hands because all my time is pretty much on Star Wars theory, and that's why I've let my other channels kind of drop, sadly. And I spend too much time on my gaming channel. I shouldn't be streaming so much. But I just love it. I love it there. Hera has an accent during the episode. They helped Ralph while talking to Cham. Yeah, sorry, I meant Omega with Captain Phasma. Oh, I don't think so. Captain Hauser trying to convince his brothers was so awesome. One of my favorite scenes from this episode, made by my most favorite scene of this ep. Crosshair's chip was fried and he's acting on his own will. It was merged to his brain and they can't remove or disable it. It will kill him. I'm with you there, man. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think he's even affected by it anymore. Hera never lost her accent. There's actually a scene in Rebels where she argues with her dad and she reverts back to her natural accent. She just chooses to speak without it majority of the time. That makes sense. How are those sabers going, man? They're going good. It's a long process. We're going to see something very, very soon. So I'm very excited to show you guys. I'm excited to see it myself too. I honestly, and I think we're going to do a one-time order of 100 sabers, just a batch, because that's like the minimum order that we have to make. It's just taken so long because our saber is so intricate. Like I said, the guy was like, I've never seen a design like that before. And this guy designs all the sabers for pretty much all the companies. So it's a bit ambitious, but it's what Mark and I are aiming for, man. If we put our name on something, we want it to be very badass, very different, and to mean something. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Hauser trying to convince his brothers was so awesome. One of my favorite scenes from the episode. Maybe my most favorite scene of this ep. That was my favorite scene of this ep. For sure. I honestly think Order 66 didn't change much of the clones' personalities, just their objectives in killing Jedi and perceived loyalty to the Empire. I think it definitely changed their personality. 100%. And we see that. It's evident in this whole show. We see the clones are just like, they're like drones. Hera did use her accent when she went back home in Rebels. Okay, yeah. I guess I remember now. I don't remember much with some episodes of Rebels. If Crosshair winds up actually killing one of the Bad Batch, does the fan base forgive him? No. It depends what he does in the end. Crosshair was a sharpshooter last episode, now he's missing. Seems he's always missing his brothers on purpose. Also, his expression was interesting at the very end. No, I mean, he was shooting after a freaking, like, speeding ship, so... Chloe Moretz as Omega? Who's Chloe Moretz? Oh, is it... That's the girl from Carrie, right? The command was just to kill Jedi anyways, so why would it affect you helping your friends that aren't Jedi? Keep it up theory, Filoni for the win. It's a good theory too. I would argue that, you know, just like Wrecker, when he fully enacted on Order 66, he was like a madman, you know? And he was even willing to kill his friends. So, side question, this week's Nerd Theory shows up as private. Did anyone else have the issue? Oh, so yeah, I took it down because it was 18 minutes long. So I was like, there's no point of keeping this up. So, we'll just do it next week. This might be me, but I would love for the Clone Rebellion stuff to lead into TV showing of the Battlefront 2 2005 Kamino Clone Rebellion level. Yeah, okay. More member-exclusive gaming nights in the future, like when we played Kahoot or Scriblio. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I need to make more time for that. I haven't. It's been a minute, but I will be bringing it back. I was actually thinking of that literally last night. So, thanks for giving me another nudge. So, does that mean, do they even need to remove their chips? I'd say they need to remove their chips, but it's just kind of hit or miss with which one does or doesn't. Thanks, Mike. Jovino X Gaming. If the chip is non-effective now for Crosshair and it's just burnt into his head, then I definitely think he'll end up sacrificing himself to save them from a force like Vader. Dude, this show will be a banger if Vader comes in and just dismantles everybody. But the thing is like, why would he do that? He doesn't care. Like, what's the point? Unless the Bad Batch makes so much trouble for the Empire that they're like, okay, we need to send bigger guns. Maybe they send Inquisitors. But then again, Inquisitors they go after Jedi and stuff. It's turning into Predator, Crosshair hunting down the team. Yeah. I mean, the next episode's going to be pretty action-packed, I feel like. And maybe they'll get Boba. I don't know, maybe they'll get Fennec. I'm not really sure. Jesse lowered his gun when Rex tried to reason with him. After Umbara, if there's any possibility that the Jedi have betrayed, he won't take chances. Yeah, but he still didn't fully... Yeah. It's kind of seemed like when he lowered it, he was like fighting against Order 66, or that was like the piece of him that was still there. And then the chip kicked in, and he was like, nope. Which is unfortunate, but... Yeah. Anyways, guys, 52% of you out of almost 5,600 votes say 7 to 8 out of 10 for this episode, and then 33% of you 9 to 10 out of 10, which is pretty good. And only 3% didn't like it. It got lower than a 5. Mark Hamill accidentally screams Carrie after destroying the Death Star. Do you think that will stay or get fixed with a special edition release? He did? How come I didn't know this? I didn't notice this. Just seen Black Widow. Florence Pug for Omega, dude. Also, I think either Order 66 wears off or they were never affected. Yeah, I'm with you on that. How was Black Widow? Was it good? I didn't watch it yet. What are your thoughts on people hating on the High Republic without taking the time to read it? I don't know. You'd have to ask those people. I'm not really interested to answer that question. For me, I read a portion of it and I wasn't interested in it. And it just didn't seem like something that was interesting. And the things that I've heard about it don't really interest me. But like I've always said a million times, I need to read something fully to have a full consensus about it. What about Ashley Johnson as Omega? She has a similar personality to Omega in the show, and she has some great acting skills. I don't know who that is. Is it sad animation from Star Wars, Lego, and this is so much better than the live action now? I want to see a rated R Darth Revan movie. We don't need a rated R anything. We don't need a rated R Star Wars movie for it to be good. We just need a good story. And, you know, I mean, look at Revenge of the Sith. It was PG-13. I understand you want some more violence and stuff. Okay, just make it 14A. I think it'd be pretty sweet. You know? Add a little bit of violence in there. Sabers and stuff. It's Venom, by the way. I know the name looks weird. Oh, Venom. Oops. Because the M is capital, so it's like Venom. I love watching these live streams. Only channel I stay up till 3 a.m. for. Thanks, man. Yo, D's Nuts with $4. Thank you. Miha says, have you seen the theory that the sequels are a timeline where Ahsoka dies? No, I haven't. I think I've heard about something like that, though, but it doesn't make sense to me. I think Jesse lowering his guns is the first step, and the clones dropping their weapons in this episode is the next step after that, in my opinion. Yeah. So you think there's like a delay mechanism, or there's some sort of like a wear-off mechanism, a wear-off time? EA said they won't have Star Wars games for EA Play. I know, I saw that on my gaming channel today earlier when I was streaming. Someone mentioned it, and I checked it out, and I was like, this is ridiculous, dude. I don't even know if I should cover that in a video. I mean, what's the point? You know? It seems like something more worthy of just like a simple tweet. Or even this. Rogue One was PG-13 and I enjoyed it. Yeah. You don't need an R-rated movie for it to be good. How many R-rated movies out there are, you know, suck? What would you hope to come if they decide to make season 2? A lot more. I want to see Boba. Like whatever happened to don't judge a book by its cover. At least you read it and gave it your thoughts. I didn't read it though. I read a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you need to at least read something or watch something in order to know exactly what you're talking about, you know? But also, you know, you can watch a trailer of a movie and be like, yeah, this is not for me. But you can't really comment on it all that much because you don't really know everything that goes on in there. That's why I haven't really said much about the High Republic, because I'm like, well, I haven't read it all. So, like, I read the comic, you know, and that was like, not for me, but whatever. It doesn't have to be for me. It's, you know, some other people enjoy it. So not everything has to be for me. It's fine. Do you think we'll see Omega and Hera link up again? Yeah, I think so. Love the episode Batch for Life. Are you really looking for more hands? How do I shoot a resume to get in contact? I don't need more hands right now. I don't know, maybe in the future, but for now I'll be all right for now. Cuz then it's just more people to manage too, you know. I hope Rex and Ahsoka call them for help, and that's the direction the story goes. Much better of a show when it's interconnected to already known characters like that. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Coben. 6,000 votes. Yeah, majority is 7 to 8 out of 10. Cool, okay. GLJ, we still don't know which Ahsoka is in The Mandalorian. What do you mean, which Ahsoka? Oh. Oh. No, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Sidious sequel movie showing origin with Plagueis and set it up for Maul prequel by ending on Dathomir when he receives Maul, Tom Hiddleston, and his Palp. I'm down with that. Yeah. Revan cut off his apprentice's jaw. That is R. Yeah, whatever. I mean, rate it whatever you want. Just make it. Make it cool. I mean, they did it in the games, so they could do it in the movies too. Maybe none of the clones listened to Rex because they were the 501st. Maybe they are more susceptible to the chip than the other clones. Maybe none of the clones listened to Rex because they were the 5. Perhaps. So what, you mean like they were a little more headstrong? But then wouldn't that mean they were... yeah. They gotta cover up, they gotta answer some stuff here. Need answers. They need to stop waiting every Friday to drop it and start doing double drops or just release them ultimate. Yeah, but money! They want you to subscribe to Disney Plus because that's how they can fund more seasons, more episodes. That's how they get money. I want them all dropped just as much as you do, but you know what? I want them to be able to make a lot of money so that they can make these kind of movies and shows and stuff. And I bet you all of the Star Wars shows that they have lined up probably will cost them $2 billion. I bet you Kenobi is probably going to cost like $500 million. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe not $500 million, maybe like 250 million. I could see that. Dude, paying Hayden Christensen and Ewan is probably going to be like... dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they paid them like 20 million each. I would. Kidding? They're the stars of the show. You need Ewan. You need Ewan McGregor. You need Hayden Christensen. I mean, like 20, 30 million. Easy. Like, there's just... You know? Make him an offer they can't refuse. I really thought Crosshair was going to shoot Hauser. I'm very excited for Book of Boba, and one of the main reasons is Tamura's accent. I'm just a simple man making my way in the universe. Yeah. I love Tamura's voice and his accent. It's pretty dope. Okay, well, I had a really great time chatting with you guys, and watching the episode, so I'm gonna go do the breakdown. I gotta rewatch the episode, write the script, and then yeah, and then I'll have it out for you guys probably tomorrow by noon. And yeah, that'll be that. So please check out my merch, 10% off right now. Code POOLSIDE, just one word. Check me out on Spotify. And I'll have the breakdown up there for you guys tomorrow too. And of course, Rule of Two this Wednesday with Paul Duncan, gonna be a massive, massive episode. Regarding George Lucas and the sequels and everything, and the prequels and the originals and all that stuff. So it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great time. We're going to be sitting there with Paul Duncan, and it's going to be, you know, just it's going to be great. What's the deal with your COD stream being blocked? Oh, I guess it got copyrighted. Because I like to listen to music while I game, so sometimes music companies take the stream down and block it. So, I didn't know. I wasn't aware. But that's fine. Whatever. Thanks for chilling. Catch you guys later. Oh yeah, check out the Star Wars Theory forums, of course. It's like the worst plug ever. But I don't really need to plug it. You guys are just so on fire over there. It's crazy. Okay. Well. Later. Love you. Catch you in a bit.